What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we're talking about The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. So I absolutely loved this book for like the first 50% of it. So for those of you guys who don't know, The Fifth Wave is about like this alien invasion, like these aliens are here, these others are here, and they're trying to wipe out the human race. But obviously they're trying to preserve the planet, so we don't really know what's going on. Why are they here? Why do they want to kill the humans? What do they want the Earth for? Like, you've got all of these questions, and like the way that they're slowly taking out the humans, the way that they're like driving them to the brink, like not knowing when the next wave's gonna come, what the next wave's gonna be, like driving them to like not being able to trust each other, like really questioning what it means to be human, like what humanity is. Like, it's so fascinating, and I love seeing it through our main character Cassie's eyes. She's really interesting. I love the way that her sections are narrated for the first 50% of this book. Don't worry, we'll talk about the last 50% in a minute. She's just really funny. I love the way that her story starts to unfold, and what's really interesting is that you see that like juxtaposed with another perspective from Zombie's perspective, and he's doing things in like a different way. He's kind of going on like this different path, and what's interesting when you look at them side by side is it's like, I don't know who to trust, because you're getting two halves of the story from completely different perspectives, and suddenly you're like, I thought I had all of my answers, but yet I also don't know if I have all of my answers, and now I've got all of these other questions going in here, and it just was really cool to see. But then, like I said, about halfway through this book, things started to get a little bit weird, and there are plot holes everywhere. Like, towards the end of this book, I just kept asking myself, I'm like, why? Why is this happening? Like, what's going on? I don't understand. Like, how do you know these things? Like, why are we suddenly getting this info dump? That doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? It just really started to get on my nerves, and like the way that the characters were structured was starting to just not hold very well. And what really irritated me towards the back end of this book is that this author was really great at writing Cassie's character when she was alone, and the second the romance got introduced, I was done. It was so cringy, and it just took Cassie's character like all the way down. Like, she was pretty great, and then all of a sudden it's like, I can't do anything. Oh man, you're a cute boy. I'm gonna ignore all of these red flags and suddenly not be able to do anything for myself. Girl, it was just really annoying, and it made me want to pull my hair out. And I kept thinking that maybe that was gonna change. Like, maybe we were gonna start to see a shift, because this book was really proving to like not really be what you were going to ever expect it to be, and that just never happened. Granted, I like what comes out of the romance dynamic, because you really do learn a lot about like humanity, and you do learn a lot about like what the others are and that kind of stuff, but I really hate the way Cassie's portrayed, and it just irritated me to no end. And there's another female character that we have in this book. We don't meet her until much later, and she is pretty great. She's okay, but then like towards the end of the book, we just don't know enough about her. So when she suddenly starts like realizing all of these things, I'm like, why? How do you suddenly know all of this stuff? Like, I don't know what's going on with you. Like, who are you? Like, why do you know these things? And it doesn't make any sense, and things just really weren't adding up. And I started to wonder, like, okay, well, surely we're gonna get answers in the next book. So I did go ahead and start The Infinite Sea, and I can tell you now, I do like it. I do like it more. I can forgive a lot of the plot holes, I think, from The Fifth Wave, just from what I've read of The Infinite Sea. But the characters, the female characters, are just still like, no, just no, I can't handle it. And because of that, I am very conflicted on what to rate this book. I'm very conflicted on whether or not I like it. I think I do like this book. I think I do like this story, but I just, when it comes to Cassie and how she's treated in the back end of this book and like what happens to her character, I really don't like it, and it makes me want to like give this book a failing grade, but it doesn't deserve it, because the story is really cool. All of the stuff we get with Zombie is really cool. Yes, there are plot holes, but I have a feeling that they're going to be answered. If they're not answered, then, well, that's just bad writing, but I have a feeling that answers are coming. There's just so much going on here, and I think I've settled on just giving this book a flat out C. Like, it's right at the middle. Like, I really wanted to give this, like, I was ready to give this book an A+ when I started reading it, and then I got to all the Cassie romance stuff, and I was like, whoo, no. But I do think that this book is very cool. I would recommend reading it, but it just irritates me. And like, if you're like me at all and you kind of like have that soft spot for those female characters, you want to see them done right, this is not the book where you're going to find that, and that's just very, very disappointing. But I don't know, maybe that'll get rectified in the other books. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I did start The Infinite Sea. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't know if I'll finish it, but I guess you guys will be the first ones to find out about that. So long story short, this book makes me feel very conflicted. I think I like it. I'm not sure. I would recommend it. I'm very interested to know what you guys have to say about it, because like I said, I am feeling so conflicted. I don't know where I'm sitting on this book, and I'd like to hear it from some other perspectives, see what's going on here. I'm really interested to watch the movie, because I heard that the movie was just kind of like meh, and I honestly don't think this is a book that you could adapt into a movie. So I'm very interested to see where they go with that. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything I got for you today, and I'll see you guys next time.